Hello, Capricorn. I am Art Kozak. This is Art Kozak Tarot, and this is your reading for March 2nd through the 8th, 2020. Capricorn, I see that this reading for you and the major theme for this coming week is all about growth. It's all about nurturing and growth. And this is an overarching theme. This is something that isn't just in one one area of your life, I think it's in every area of your life. And sure, finances have a lot to do with it. Material well-being have a lot to do with it. But your attitude that you're taking is that you want things to grow. You want your finances to grow. You want your home life and your social life to grow as well. Just the abundance that you're feeling and the need for abundance is something that might be a little bit overwhelming for you. In the past, you've had to conserve your resources. You had some good resources come to you. You found out at one point that you were financially stable, or at least materially self-sufficient, and that was a boon to you. That put your heart aright. I mean, that set well on your heart that your finances, or at least your material well-being for the time being, are where they need to be, and you are self-sufficient. And that kind of ignited your passion for the future. You wanted to get moving then, because you saw yourself as having a strong foundation and a strong platform for doing that. And then you accomplished something. You've reached a milestone with regards to your stability of yourself, your house, your home, your relationships. You may have reached a level of commitment in your romantic relationship that you're in, a marriage perhaps, not necessarily, or if not a marriage, not necessarily, at least a stronger level of commitment there. But this was a big victory for you. Okay, it was a big victory for you, and you felt really good about it. It involved leaving some things behind, sure, but that meant that you had a strong foundation for moving forward. And now what you're about is increase and abundance, and you want things to grow and to be nurtured, and you want that to be something that continues in a stable fashion going forward. Now, what I'm going to let you know about the coming week specifically in your future is that financially, you are going to see some of that growth. You might get a boost to that in terms of your, especially in terms of your employment. If you're someone who works at a stable, regular job, you may get a bonus. You may find yourself in a position where you are being rewarded for work well done. Whatever this happens to be, this is something that is going to help you facilitate that growth and going to the forward in a very stable and sustained way. Later on in the week, you're going to be feeling your capacities. You're going to be at a place where you feel like you're capable of anything. You're going to be kind of in a beginning stage of something, and this may have to do with romance, but this may have to do with your professional life. The cards are unclear. There's kind of one or the other, and I may be speaking to multiple people here on different levels. You are going to be at a place where you feel like anything is possible by the end of the week, and anything really is possible if you put the effort into it, especially where it comes to relationships, finding good partnerships. And I'm going to say it again. The past is the past, and you are going to still be feeling some little bit of trepidation. You may have seen some hard times before this whole cycle started, and that's going to be the knowledge of that, the wisdom that was gained from that is still going to be on your mind. But you're going to be very clear mentally. You're going to be very diplomatic, and you're going to be in a good place to step forward, and really increase in a direct and hands-on way the abundance that you see in your life. This is a very happy cycle for you. I mean, there are some challenges, but I don't see a whole lot of bad things coming your way in the coming week. As far as your social life, as far as the other people in your life are concerned, there may have been an ending at one point. This is something that I see as being, again, in the past, maybe even in the distant past, which comes back to your mind because you're at a new place now. Okay, you're at a new beginning now. You're on a material level and an emotional level, both. You are in a place where you feel yourself at a new beginning, and so the endings that facilitated that might be on your mind a little bit. I don't see that weighing you down too terribly, but again, that that past echo is still with you. The echo of the past, even the echo of the bad times in the past, those are there often to help remind us of how good we have it now, and how good we can have it in the future. The ultimate outcome for you, and the ultimate result of this cycle that you're going through this week, is a little bit mixed. You are going to be able to take stock. You're going to be able to take an inventory of yourself and where you're at and where what you've accomplished so far, and you're going to feel a sense of patience growing from that because you're going in a good direction. But there's also something that I see. There's also something that I see you not being able to address. There may be some aspect of your life after the end of this week. There's something that you were not able to accomplish, something that you would have liked to have gotten done, and that you just couldn't, and you don't see a way to get it done. You may be spending more time taking a look at what you've got rather than really seeing those possibilities, because you've got possibilities going forward, but a lot of the energy, a lot of the forward moving energy I'm seeing here is in the past and kind of not really waning, but getting to a more stable place. You're about getting to a more stable place, and so that might come with a little bit of trepidation about, well, whether or not you see your road before you, you see what you've got, you see your road before you, and that might come with a little bit of trepidation about whether or not you can really make things happen, because you've been making things happen. I'm here to tell you that that's not anything to be too concerned about. Okay, you're in a good starting place, and accepting that, moving forward, accepting that you have a position from which you can do anything you want to do, and yet you are in a very much more stable place. You're moving forward, things are bright. I think that coming to that level of acceptance is really the major lesson that you have to learn for the coming week. So try to keep that in mind. Once again, this is Art Kozak for Art Kozak Tarot. I thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. The link to our Patreon page is in the description below if you want to take a look at that. And I look forward to speaking to you again in the future.